Live from the Cactus Creek at Ibri, he is the king of prime time, Ghana's undisputed entertainment laureate, and still the youngest old man in Ghana. Put your hands together, show some love for the indefatigable KSM.
The KSM Show.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me tell you, folks, I've been fired up from last week, man. From last week, the energy is still in me, man. Show some love for Funny Face, man. and last week, I told you that I want Funny Face back because the only thing is that I said, you're going to come back with your manager. I mean, he's been through so much stuff, and it's very, 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 very heartwarming to hear that the manager was there with him throughout all. Show some love for the manager anyway. Last week when we were leaving, Funny Face was talking about how he had walked from Mankasim to Kaswa. And one Bephobi jumped into him, some evil spirit jumped into him, but on that year, evil spirit did say, Masa, you knew. I'll have him tell his own story again. But folks, I have Funny Face back in the house, and today we're going to meet with Funny Face, and we're going to talk to that humane manager who stuck with him through thick and thin. But in the meantime, put your hands together, show some love for my son, Funny Face! Hey, funny.
Man,
Funny.
Man,
I call baby.
Thank you, Daddy. Thank you, Daddy.
Good to see you, man. Please. Please.
Thank you, Daddy.
Okay. Funny is in the house. We're going to take a short commercial break. When we come back, it's more of Funny. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.
Okay, folks. Now, here's the thing. You cannot control accidents. You cannot control tragedies. You cannot control any unforeseen circumstances. You can't control them. But once they occur, you have the means to address them. And the only way you can do this is through a proper insurance. Whether it's fire, whether it's, pardon me to say, death, whatever it is, if you have the adequate insurance, you're protected. So SIC is telling you, you're all welcome for any problem that you might have. SIC is a solution. So make sure you are insured with SIC.
Hey, wait! Go left, come. Straight. Push up. Hey! Oh, sorry, madam, I not see him. You kept asking me to come back.
You can't control what will happen, but you can control how you respond to what happens when it happens.
Welcome to SIC Insurance.
At SIC Insurance, we are always ready to come to your aid when the unfortunate happens. Call us today for your motor, accident, fire, burglary, travel insurances, and more. Or visit our website or any of our branches nationwide. SIC, our promises are sacred.
Young folks, are you between the ages of 18 to 30? I am looking for young men and women. There's an amazing course happening at Cactus Creek on web design. It is a free web and graphic design training program. And you're going to learn so many things, including intro to web and graphic design, practical training in web and graphic design tools, effective communication skills, and how to build a client base. All of this coming to you for free for young men and women. And the place is at Cactus Creek. And if you want to register, send your email to info.cactuscreek@gmail.com. info.cactuscreek@gmail.com.
Cactus Creek. It is no longer Ghana's best kept secret. It's an open secret. So serene, so heavenly. And the meals? Just like home cooking. Cactus Creek. Your soul will thank you. Call or WhatsApp 055-039-5007. Pulse Fitness Center, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana. Meet the indefatigable captain.
There are 3 things that I love doing. Number 1, workout. Number 2, workout. Number 3, workout. Workout put mind, soul, and body together.
The captain has spoken.
We're getting busy. Bright lights, yeah, they make me dizzy. Logo liggy. I just want the Lizzie. It's a logo liggy. Uptown chasing for the Lizzie. Downtown, everybody busy. Logo liggy. Life be logo liggy. I just want the
Pulse Fitness Center, East Legon Branch, Lizzie Sports Complex, Cotton Street, East Legon, Accra, Ghana, 0302 519 675. Kumasi branches, Officers Mess Branch, Denyame, Major Kobina Drive, Kumasi 0541 871 602. Golden Tulip Kumasi City Branch, Rain Tree Street 0322 492 647. Pulse, the premier destination for fitness in Ghana.
say what lie we for run town.
As you can see, folks, I have donned my Adipa Essentials. If you want any of these jackets or one like these, this is the number to call.
0209 059 215. So call Adipa and get yourself a pretty decent jacket.
KSM Show.
Yeah. Charlie, let me tell you, me a politician, no. Me promise you, me this. And that separates me from politicians, man. Show me some love, man. Me promise you, me this. I promise you that I'm going to have Funny Face back. Not only Funny Face, but I promise you that I'll have him come with his manager. And he'll be coming soon. But before we get to the manager, let's get back to my son. Put your hands together, show some love for Funny Face again. Funny, you're funny.
My father.
Man, I love your outfit, no, and you're part of the crowd.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh,
bro.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fantastic.
When you go through problems and God give you second chance, you will dress well.
even before I go into stuff, you know, last week you ended up on a story that I want for friends. Say, okay, KSM, I quite know it's serious, and the story was so fascinating. You remember you said you went to Mankesim, and some evil spirit jumped into you.
No, a friend said we should go to church.
Okay, tell me.
Because part is spiritual.
Okay.
I said no problem, we will go. But when we got there, me what he was doing, that time I'm actually so what he was doing was Masa, you Charlie. Minta yen coffee cry. So the guy said, oh, baby, I do no kata money because he had to do a baby.
Okay.
If you don't close your eyes and they deliver the demon will come and enter you.
So you didn't close your eye?
I didn't close my eye. I was already depressed. I was going through a lot. I didn't care. Because I wanted to die.
Yeah.
And demon is ready to enter me.
And
then we died together.
Okay.
You know already, man. So the guy got angry and he left. So he left me at the church. And after I have to walk. I have to walk from Mankesim to Kaswa.
You walk from Mankesim to Kaswa?
Yeah, I don't care.
By?
Daddy, I don't care. Nothing concerns me. I won't die. Everything goes for me. So at one point, because I didn't know there was a demon. A demon has entered me. I didn't know. We were walking when I got to somewhere Gomoa. Some demon I didn't know.
Let demon break.
Me, I didn't care.
Who now right? But demon break.
I didn't. That's what me I'm going. So I heard a voice. Hey, I'm waiting. I said, what the friend barista? I am. It's me, the demon spirit. Hey, demon, what I do? Oh, I'm inside you. Buy water and let's drink.
Demon is those who are not.
Man, what the crowd? Why was I do, my friend? Because soon I thought, you know what? Don't wait. Just stand somewhere. Let me come out. I'll take a car back to magazine. Now, I didn't want to take a car back to magazine. Depression is something I won't even Yeah, I keep saying this thing. I've been through it. I've seen the dirtiest and the ugliest part of depression.
Yeah.
I don't even wish it on my worst enemy.
Wow.
Nah.
Let me say this funny face even before we go into anything else. When my other son, Lexi, sent me a note that he was having, took you to be moved.
Yes.
So he wanted me to do some little promo for him. I said, fine, I'll do it.
Yeah.
But I was so elated when he sent me the list and I saw that Funny Face is performing. I said, oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, he's back. Yeah. Charlie, Funny Face, you have no idea what that did to me, man.
Thank you.
You say, really?
You send me a message.
Yeah. But this is what I want to say. And I want to talk about, before we introduce your manager, by the way, the manager is here. Yeah. But this is what I want to say. I've seen very few performers.
Yeah.
Very few performers who translate their pain into comedy for people to laugh. Look, folks, I'm catching them every time, Charlie. When you see somebody called a comedian, don't underestimate them. It only takes a very talented and intelligent comedian who put through pain that they have gone through in life, dramatize it, and then you sit down there and you laugh about it. Charlie, it takes a lot though. I'm not kidding you. And I've seen very few comedians do it, you know. Not in Ghana, but in the US, I've seen Richard Pryor do it. He dramatized his pain when he went in through, when he was burnt through a chemical thing he was doing, chemical drugs. Or personalized, amazing. And then I've seen Kevin Hart. He did a whole thing called Laugh at My Pain. And then I saw Funny Face from Ghana who put his pain on stage. He put his pain on stage, what has been through. And I was very impressed. And I said, that is a true sense of somebody who understands comedy. Sometimes, thank you. No, let me say this. Sometimes, comedy, I say, you think comedy is fooling. I know that when politicians are doing some stupid things, people say, oh, or a comedian, I get very angry. No, or a clown. There's a difference between a comedian and a clown. When your politicians are doing foolish things and he says, stop being comedians. No, tell them stop being clowns. My son,
Daddy.
When I saw that skit of you putting your pain on stage, and people were laughing and applauding. Let's go through that before I introduce your manager. Okay. What was your major motivation? Say, I'm going to put my pain on stage.
Yeah. So everybody who knows Funny Face knows that he likes making jokes out of everything. But the challenge was coming to make joke out of my pain, joke out of a place where I nearly died, place where I wanted to die. A place that when I start talking about it, it brings emotions. It brings...
You were suicidal.
My suicidal thoughts and everything. It was difficult for me. But then again, like I said, I spoke through this with my manager. I told him, this is what I want to do. He said, I believe in you. You can do it. But don't get emotional.
Oh, that's what he said?
Yes, because I'm a very emotional person. It was my emotions that made me got so much attached to my...
Your children.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then it triggered me into depression. So... the challenge was how to do this without getting emotional. Because every story was a painful moment in my life. Some ready to take my life, some of me getting ready to... At the point I was writing suicidal notes on the internet too.
I know. I saw some.
Yeah. I wrote suicidal notes on it. I started telling my family secret. I learned that my grandfather has. I was telling them what. He called me. He's like... it is something. He's getting ready to die. If he comes, and for my books, I am into jam.
Where to jump?
And for my properties into jam. Because I was there. Nothing concerned me anymore. I wanted to die. Just die. So now, somebody wanted to die out of something.
Yes.
That you've been to your pain, extreme pain, to come and make people laugh about it. The only challenge was how not to get emotional about it. So then gradually me, myself and my manager, we spoke about that. I told him, I can do it. I won't get emotional because I've seen enough pain to transfer my pain to being strong. And there's a thin line between a pain and being strong. When you're able to fight your pain, you become stronger. That's when they say, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
You. Yeah.
So now, some of the things that were emotional to me, that I couldn't laugh about then, I said, no, let me do this. Let me transfer everything into laughter.
Wow.
It will be beautiful for myself, as a therapy for me, and as a part of my healing process. I can laugh about my pain and be happy. Now people will truly know you are healed, and then you are back in the game again for business.
Wow.
Or you can do this. Myself, I'm planning my new comedy show with my manager, Pure Madness. That one, I think I'll talk for 3 days. When people are coming to the show, they should bring 2 dresses. They should bring 2 dresses. They should go when they can, they won't go. Because there are thousands of things I can talk about. And each is a painful moment. But now I can laugh at it. I can laugh at myself. Like the deepest parts, the darkest moment of my life, today is the light of my life.
Wow.
The very same thing that was meant to destroy me, to God be the glory, is the very same thing today that's
strengthening you
to greater heights. Yeah, it has made me stronger. It has made me see life from a different perspective. That it has made me to appreciate people the more.
Wow.
Well, you could have died and leave everybody. And today I can say, those times I used to say, Nipa so you're there in 6 feet, Nipa 7 feet. I didn't get the meaning until now. And I was at the psychiatric when I lost my brother.
Oh, you lost your brother?
Yes, my stepbrother died when I was at the psychiatric.
Your younger brother?
Yes, 39 years. Clement Boating. I couldn't go to his funeral.
Because you were in the hospital?
Yeah, I was at the psychiatric because the doctor said if I go there, I'll get trigger. I'll trigger. Wow. And I couldn't go. My painful moment, very, very painful moment. I remember doing that at the psychiatric when I was crying with tears. I was shouting, Kwame, why? Kwame, you should have told me something. Kwame, why? I didn't know that all the madmen were listening to it. So when I came out, all the madmen shouted, Kwame, why?
Oh, guys are grown now, Woody.
Oh, yeah. They can, it continued like 2-3 days, they see me and they shout, Kwame, why? Not knowing the more I was doing Kwame, why? From the nurse's angle.
Your pain.
Yes. And from the doctor's angle, I found it, no, no. They said, what's this? Kwame, why? No. And looking back today, to laugh about a pain that I thought I couldn't come out of it, something that nearly I wanted to die out of it. I give God the glory and I give him everything.
Wow. Show some love, man. No, funny, truly amazing. Because like I said, I heard Richard Pryor talk about his pain. I heard Kevin Hart, but yours was even a different level.
I tell you that. I tell you.
And for you to sort of dramatize it on stage, and get people to laugh about it just blew my mind.
Thank you.
And then just dawned on me that Charlie, you are talking on a different level of comedy talent.
Yes, Daddy.
To be able to dramatize pain, and let people get involved in the pain and even laugh about it. But at the same time, folks, they think they also think about it.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't easy.
Yeah, Daddy, easy. If you have to team totally, I just wanted to leave this earth. I just wanted to.
Wow.
Yeah, every now and then, like I keep saying my manager, because he received most of the shots, and because he was close to me, he got it like like
live.
Tell him things, Sometimes it's not easy for him as well, but he will always cast his mind back that no, this boy, and I believe in you. I know you come back.
Wow.
Yes.
Show some love, man. And folks, at this time, if I don't introduce the manager, the brand is Genesis. Let me introduce the manager right now so he can join us. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Genesis. Hey, my man. Welcome to the show, man. Proud of you. Please sit by your.
Proud of you too.
Show some love. Genesis is the house, man. Genesis, wait, I'm going straight to you, man.
Okay.
This has been a lot.
Yeah.
And you have been a manager. Let me start with you, man. As a manager, when did you start feeling, say, actually, my client name say, all is not well with my client. When did you start getting that feeling?
Okay, when everything started. You see, normally he likes dancing with his speaker. He'll be playing loud music everywhere.
And dancing.
Yes, and dancing. So that time, Nanyama started. So, but I wasn't getting it.
Okay. Because I saw a few Instagram all sabbath. So that time, cry, you were like, that's him.
So now I see him at different places. I know, say no. And his style of dressing.
Okay.
Everything started changing. When you see funny face with his Taliban, Al-Qaeda look, then it means
he's gone off.
He's about to do something, he's about to write something. So I started by telling him to stop using that Taliban, but he didn't get me.
Oh, so you told him to stop?
Yeah, I told him. I said, oh, bro, that Taliban, Al-Qaeda look, whenever you wear that thing, then you go off. So said, just take it out.
So for you, that was a trigger?
Yeah, yes. Because I've been with him for almost 19 years.
19 years?
Yes.
Show some love, man. Wow.
Yeah, 19 years. So I know him better than his family. I mean, I really know funny face. So that is where I started talking to him to just calm down. But he didn't get me. So normally when I try to push him harder, he will avoid me for some time. He will avoid me for like 2-3 months. I won't see him.
Wow. When did he block you?
Later part. So I mean, he will avoid me for 3 months. So people will be calling me, I see your man for here, he's dancing, doing this, doing that. Then I'll go to his house, sit with him, talk. Okay.
Was he listening?
Yeah. He will. One thing I like about him, he listens a lot, especially with me. We just fought only once, 19 years of friendship.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had one fight?
One fight.
Okay, we'll talk about that later. But in the meantime, when you talk to him, he listens?
Yeah, he will listen. Then.
So what were you telling him?
Well, I'll just say, bro, Abi, you know how we start this thing? Like, we started way back. I mean, this is our focus. This was our target. We wanted to make it so that we will help family. You are the pillar now. You see, and then I'll use, maybe if I see I can use the tree, maybe we'll be sitting at his place. Then I'll say, oh, have you seen this your tree? Like, have you seen the branches? Blah, 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 blah. So I'll be psyching him. And he'll go like, oh, yeah. So last time I used this gun word, I was like, Obablo. Like, I don't know how to put this. Like, what I say, oh, disappointing, so please. And he will go like, okay. So when I talk to him, everything will be calm for like 1 month.
1 month.
1 to 2 months. Then after things
go off again.
Yes, then I have to come talk to him. So normally, when I travel out of the country, I can't see him. So I'll be talking to him on phone just to try and calm him. But with that,
wow. But let me ask you this, man. I mean, is he a relative or just a friend?
He's a friend.
When did you link up with him? At what point in his life?
Before he was funny face.
Before he was funny face.
Okay. At the time he was working at Adum FM.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to go to Abeku's show for some 1 minute.
Yeah.
So normally when he's going, he will come to my place and be like, bro, listen to my joke. So okay, no. Change, do that. So we've been doing that, and he was like, oh, I would like you to be with me. Like, I would like us to work. By that time, I was also doing music. So I have to divide myself, the music thing and funny as well.
Yeah.
So that is what we've been doing today.
But let me ask you, my good friend, what was in it about him that forged that closeness? Because even while you saw that Charlie, this guy has gone off, you made it a point, say, no, I'm going to stick with him and try to get him back on track. What was it there? What motivated that whole, your desire to keep with him all the way through?
One thing I will say, he's a good guy, and normally when he comes to me and I go like, Charlie, bro, today I don't have anything to myself. Let's go and do this, and get a hand. So, he listens to me as well. So I feel like the fact that he has given me that opportunity to be advising him and directing his steps, I also have to be very close and loyal to him. So, I mean, like I said, that time I was doing music, and he was the one who picked like the name He Blew. So when we wanted to shoot a video, he called us, Genesis now there, I'm on top. So anything that you want to do with me, I mean, I'm available. And he came, our second hit. He was the one who I was.
Which was the hit?
Mama Ne Dada.
Okay.
Apietus compilation.
Okay.
Yeah, he produced it, Apietus.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so he came and shot the video. He gave us nice comedy intro. And we got our hit.
Yes.
And I mean, we were doing so many. So I was like, I remember the time Adebayo gave him the range. I was the first person he drove to my house straight. And he was like, oh, bro. So, I mean, I feel like if he's going through challenges and tough times, this is the time I also have to be there for him. I mean, I got a lot of calls. People were telling me, why do you have to pause your career? And I was like, no, you don't understand. Fanny will go all out for me, so I also have
to go all out for him. Put your hands together, man. Wow! And folks, this is a perfect time. We're going to pause for a commercial break, short break. When we come back, the story continues. We'll be right back.
The KSM Show.
Okay, folks. Now here's the thing. You cannot control accidents. You cannot control tragedies. You cannot control any unforeseen circumstances. You can't control them. But once they occur, you have the means to address them. And the only way you can do this is through a proper insurance. Whether it's fire, whether it's, pardon me to say, death, whatever it is, if you have the adequate insurance, you're protected. So SIC is telling you, you're all welcome. For any problem that you might have, SIC is a solution. So make sure you are insured with SIC.
Am I in the wrong house? Where everything is gone.
You can't control what will happen, but you can control how you respond to what happens when it happens.
Welcome to SIC Insurance.
At SIC Insurance, we are always ready to come to your aid when the unfortunate happens. Call us today for your motor, accident, fire, burglary, travel insurances, and more. Or visit our website or any of our branches nationwide. SIC, our promises are sacred.
Cactus Creek. It is no longer Ghana's best kept secret. It's an open secret. So serene, so heavenly. And the meals? Just like home cooking. Cactus Creek. Your soul will thank you. Call or WhatsApp 055-039-5007.
As you can see, folks, I have donned my Adipa Essentials. If you want any of these jackets or one like these, this is the number to call.
0209 059 215. So call Adipa and get yourself a pretty decent jacket.
KSM Show.
We're back, man. And folks, let me tell you even before I continue that this is one of the most amazing interviews I'm having, because the connection is simply amazing, you know, to bring back my son, to introduce his manager, who has been very, very instrumental in his comeback. To me, it touched my heart. I'm very, very amazed. Manager, once again, Shanghai. Sorry. I mentioned Shanghai. Yeah. By the way, Shanghai is my friend is saying production manager. Yeah. And since I mentioned him, I'll bring it right now. Yeah. Said when we're going through your crisis, also about Srao,
Yeah.
No one feel to cry.
Shanghai has been a friend.
Okay.
Yes, way back. So I think when he had the issue, and in Shanghai's case, it's twice.
Twice?
Yeah, he has been to the Kaswa police station.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't mind him.
When
I was first arrested in Kaswa, they took me to the Kaswa police station. I was locked for a day.
Okay.
That was when I came back, I went off on the police, and then I was locked again. So I think Shanghai came there, and then knowing me, knowing him, we are cool like that. So I think that the Kaswa one didn't get to him than the Nima cell one. So with the Kaswa one, when he came, he said, oh, funny. That time their cell is inside. The Kaswa one, their cell is inside. And where the police people, you write Kantabak. Where they write the statements, you see that one before you see the cell. The cell is inside, so you can stand at the Kantaba at the where they write the statement.
Where they write see the cell.
So he came, you know, Shanghai. He's also a lively person.
Yes,
bubbly,
yes.
He came. He said, "I'm coming to see my brother." The inspector said, "Who is your brother?" Shanghai said, "Funny face." Said, "Funny face. Somebody to see you." I stood up. The Kaswa one.
Yeah.
So, you know, Shanghai is short. I'm here. And they say, Shanghai, come up for them.
Who problem?
Oh, I don't want to see anybody. Come up for them. So they say, oh, it is true. He's going through something. So the next one was the Nima cell.
So you said him at Kaswa and he came to Nima?
He came to Nima. That was what, you see, and this is a perfect example to say this. With every human being, if you want to see the people who genuinely love you, get into trouble. I'm not saying go and look for trouble and get into it. But in case you get into trouble, you will see the people genuinely love you. They will show it.
Shanghai came again.
Oh, it came again to Nima cell. Now the inspector too. Funny, do you know this guy? That time I was at Nima cell and robbers were knocking me. No, any robber is not feeling happy in a bad mood. No, they give me. You cry, why did you come here? So, you know, most of them, they're worried about the fact, you cry, you had everything, you have your life going.
Yes.
Why should you be in this position with us? So they will knock me. Oh, I remember the time I went there, they said that gave me one hot slap, He said, why did you come here?
Wow.
Why should you mess your life up like this? I slap power. The whole cell, I started seeing people two. I tell you, will you come back again? I say, me? For what? Come here again? No. Where is that you have to be smiling for no reason at all? But you're scared. They can beat you. I don't know why I told the joke. It was not funny. But I thought, you're funny, oh. And now I said, we are yesterday. I said, oh, sorry. Because you have to be nice to them.
Yes.
So Shanghai, they say, funny face, somebody's looking for you. I said, who? Shanghai again. Shanghai, what? They was like, you know him? I said, hey, Shanghai. I said, I'm sorry. Oh, here too. I don't want to see you. Then he understood because at that moment, people who know me well, that's why I keep. Now I laugh at him. We laugh at each other. Ask him that. So you send me that text message about my children being ashamed of me. They will stand on my grave and say, Daddy, we are ashamed of you. We're a foolish man. that test, you know the buttons to press.
Fantastic.
Yes. So Shanghai
finish what you're saying.
So Shanghai was cool. We went and later on. So when I was calling you and Shanghai picked up. So I could see the surprise in the hey, I could see. Do you see surprise in voice? I could feel the surprise in Shanghai's voice. Funny. Is that you? I say, yeah, it is me, Shanghai Charlie. Sorry. So, bro, we just thank God say you are back.
Wow.
No,
Just enough, man. That's right.
Oh, Daddy.
So now I want to come back to so show for Shanghai, man. Shanghai. I can't say it publicly, but most of us call him.
Shanghai can't play basketball. Highest Ludo.
But funny. I was speaking to your manager, you know, and I wanted to come back to your relationship with him, because as he said, he has stuck with you through thick and thin, man. Because most of the things you went through, he seemed to have been the constant factor. it is not you.
Yeah.
I know who you
He
are,
kept telling
and let's
people.
get back to the real funny
To work.
face.
Yeah, he kept telling people.
Yeah.
That at the point he had more misunderstanding with people because you go and beg on my behalf, they will insult him that you even he will insult you. He said, no, the funny you know him all this way. That's not how funny he is. I know him. He's not. He will come back. And when funny comes back, it will be bigger. So whatever is happening now.
Quickly, Mr. Manager. Yeah. So what was it about him that kept you going? Say, I'm not for you now, reject you or no. You were still out there saying, Charlie, take your time with him. I know he's just going through some rough spots, but he will be back. What made you so sure?
I know the brand, Funny Face, and I knew he wasn't finished. It was just some small challenges.
You didn't give up on him?
No. And I was even praying for him. I was fasting, praying, doing so many things just for God to heal my brother and come back. Yeah. So, I mean, I was telling friends and most of the people that were very close to me, in terms of friendship, were just discouraging me. They were just,
let him go, let him go.
Even,
the guy has lost it.
Some were even telling me, but why do you have to leave your... You just go on live and even say something so that you will trend. I was like, you want me to go on live?
Okay.
You see, a funny baby mama, Bella's mom, she once told me, Funny say, when he's gone, I'm the only person who can take care of the kids.
Really?
Yeah.
When he's gone, like when he's dead and gone?
Yes, I'm the only one. So you see, anytime that thing just comes into my head, I have to make sure I'll be there for him. Because for him to say such a thing, he didn't mention anybody's name.
By you?
Yes. And the sad thing is, like, I have to really devote my time and just bring my brother back.
Wow. Peace and love, man. Peace and love. That is absolutely amazing. Funny. I didn't know that got you so much hope in him that even in your depression moments, you know that if anything should happen, he will be there for you.
Yeah. Like, we've been friends for years. And
how long are we talking about? Yes, even before you were funny.
Yeah, cry.
Really?
I remember I went to rent some salon. Me and him. We went to rent it.
Yeah, I forced him to rent.
He forced to rent that building. I went to rent it. And when it rained, they've drawn, it's a salon, but they wanted to trick us. They've drawn manicure and pedicure. They use white paint to the white Carlo, Carlo, the one when it rained to wash the paint. This one, so when it rained to wash the paint, you'll be inside people go, but on my manicure. Hey, you want to go on this time, so myself and him, we've come a long way. And so I remember one time I told my baby mama that if I should die this day, if today I'm dead,
he would
take off the kids.
Wow.
Yeah, and the kids. I even told my family that if anything should happen to me, but at the point I thought I won't make it.
Yeah.
At the point I thought I won't make it. My soul accepted the fact that I won't.
You make it.
The pressure finished me already.
Not the pressure. Yeah. I was even. It got to a point. I mean, when I wake up in the morning, I'm just waiting to see that news that
he's dead.
Yeah. It got to that level.
Wow.
Yeah. When he went to Cape Coast.
Oh, I never told you. I left Cape Coast. I left Kaswa. Went to.
You drove to Cape Coast.
I left Kaswa. Went to rent at Cape Coast and Winneba.
Yes.
So I go to Cape Coast by night. Then I come to Winneba by day. I have small Atos. And the Atos looked like a Range Rover to me. The person made the Atos like a Range Rover. Daddy, I was speeding full. Wanted to die, just wanted to die. Death was not coming.
Death was not coming.
At Winneba, they have some beach called Sir Charles Beach. It's like they did years ago, somewhere the 1940 something. The man who came to stay there was a white man, Sir Charles Beach. So he has a pool. And the pool is directly to the sea. The sea runs directly into the pool.
To the pool, yeah.
The pool is in the sea. Not deep, but just a little deeper. So I think they call it devil pool or something. Unless one is in somewhere in Africa or something. So, and it's deep. So when I go to Cape Coast, if I don't die by the road,
I
want to come and die in the sea.
Wow.
Oh, I would jump into that pool. Nothing. Every time there are people there to save me. I can go at night. One thing, nobody will be there. You get
they'll come and save you.
Oh, what time? Wow! It was one old woman. We never old woman. Was it? Yo man, but the others who won. And then I could deep kakra. Was it one could deep kakra? I tell her, I said, man, who you serious? He said, who's serious? I could deep. So it be like today I can look back and laugh at all these things. But that time, it was not funny.
It was serious meat, yeah.
Daddy, it was not funny. At a point, my mind, why I rented in Cape Coast 2 was that the speed, and you know when articulator, with Atos, when you are driving Atos and articulator pass by you, the air, the air from articulator will shift the car. Yeah. This car will not go like, it will not derail from the road. It will still be on the road, but I will shift from the main road. This is a guy who wants to die. And you can see God is keeping this boy for his future works. That's why now I tell my man, I say, listen, bro, I feel God wants to use me for his works. Because this second chance, even somebody at the psychiatric is telling me that I won't come home now. And he has been there 7 years. And he thinks I won't come home now.
And you are here.
He's still there. I'm not, for what he told me. I've prayed for him. Initially, I said, you two, you'll be here for 67 years. But now, when I came back, I called him, we talk. He's getting better. I prayed for him.
Wow.
I'm giving him the tricks that helped me. And this is it. You have to focus on one thing. If you are depressed, this is free advice, and you want to come back. It is difficult. Nobody understands you. Only you and God understand yourself. But this is the one key that can help. Find focus. Aside seeking medical attention.
Find focus.
Find focus. Find something that you want to fight, whatever you are going through, for that thing to be proud of you. In my case, with my girls, Ella and Bella, I know one day somebody will stand somewhere and say, what a daddy, what a survivor. And children of Ghana, coming back, children of Ghana will be happy, saying that, wow, he went through this and he came back for us to make us happy again and advise us. We are happy. So it was kids. What helped me, what gave me hope?
Your kids.
Was kids. My children and other people's children, the children of Ghana. What would the children of Ghana say? All these years, the children's park, all these years making children happy, thousands of kids, 50,000. And I do kids show, I have like 50,000 kids at a go, 30,000, 40,000 kids.
You didn't want to disappoint them all.
No, fight it, come back, do this. So I would say, first, to God be the glory, and second, with the hope of making the children of Ghana happy again, have to fight it and come back for them.
Show some love, man. Show some love.
So when you get that hope, that will be something that will help you to fight back. And that, because it will render you useless.
Useless.
Yes.
I'm going to come back so we can talk about depression for a minute.
Yeah.
But Mr. Manager, what kept you going? Because even people around you were saying, Charlie, he's a lost case, forget it.
Oh, yeah.
Just monko. You know, what kept you going? What was it that had you to believe? Say, no, we must rescue this guy because I know he has substance, and when we put our effort in it, we'll be bringing us somebody. You know, what kept you going?
Like I said, I mean, I believe in him. I think that's the major key. That's the main thing. I believe in Fanny, so I didn't give up. And also, I would like to use this opportunity to thank, because I didn't do it alone.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I would thank Bolare.
Bolare,
yeah. Bola,
show some love for Bolare, man. Bola or Bola. By the way, let me put this up. Inviting Bola to my show, he's not coming. So Bola, shame on you. But I'm waiting for you. Go ahead, please.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Also, George Quay.
Oh, George Quay.
Yeah, he was also behind the scene. I mean, he was also. I mean.
So how did they help? What did you tell them?
Okay,
how did they help?
When I had a problem with Bola there, right from day one, he was part when the thing started. And when he asked the driver to come and pick Fanny so that we go to the hospital. So after the hospital, we went to his office and me and him had a little chat. Yeah, so I mean, he told me what the doctor said, so I should also be patient, funny, and I said okay. So when I came home and we had a fight, the small fight, he went back to his place because I mean, he was staying with me.
Yeah.
When during the challenge.
He had a fight with you?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the fight?
I just wanted him off social media.
Okay. Yeah, he mentioned it.
Yeah, he was just posting and writing. I mean,
and you told him to stop all of that.
So then we came on agreement, and he gave me the phone to keep it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was.
So he can't post.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was keeping the phone. But I mean, it got to a point I felt the fans were also missing him. So we decided to just post one picture.
One picture.
So when we posted the picture, he was like, he wanted to delete some small comments, and I was like, no, you let me. So we discussed, and I said, okay, then I'll permit you to delete like 20 comments.
Yeah.
And I take the phone back.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. So while he was doing it, his phone went off. He decided to charge it, so I fell asleep. And he took the phone.
And then
and he asked my cousin to video him dancing.
Okay.
And he posted it.
Okay.
So I came back and I was like, bro, but this
Why?
wasn't the agreement. We said you should post only one picture and delete it. Oh, people are coming and say, no, give me your phone. I won't give you the phone. Give me the phone. So I had to take the phone by force from him. And he was like, okay, he wants to go to his place, he wants to go and check, blah, blah, blah. And I said, okay, I'll drive you, but I will not give you your phone. So I took him to his place, and I brought the phone back to my place. So I was there when he came, and he was like, oh, Jane, please, I want to call Ade. I want to tell him something. I said, okay, you then take the phone and call him.
Ade here is Adebayo.
Adebayo, yeah.
So I gave him the phone, and I was like, oh, I'm coming, I'm going upstairs. I'll be back soon. Me buy no. I was driving the phone, no. You know, so since then, I didn't hear from my brother again.
Wow.
And he blocked
me. He blocked you?
Yes. Sent me a message insulting me, and I also give it to him. So then I had to call Bola and tell him that this is what is happening. So when the case got very, very serious, they still had to come back to me. The family, everybody, parents, everybody was still coming back to me.
Wow.
And so I told them, okay, this time around, I would like to be behind the scene. And so I'll show them what to do, the keys. So I spoke to George Quay that I want him to come in charge. So George took over.
Came in, yeah.
Yes, and I was just behind. I'll tell him, this, doctor, those things are. So later when he got to know that I was the one who played.
Wow.
So like I said, I want to thank Bolare, George Quay, and I think my brothers and his parents too, because they believed in me. Whatever I told them, they listened, and it went. So I want to thank them, and I think one brother too, Fresh. Yeah,
fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah.
Put your hands together for Bolare, George Quay. These are all my sons. More fun, but Tade, thanks to you and great appreciation. So funny looking back. What? How do you feel now? I mean, like I said, you know, you were able to bounce back and do a show for people to laugh at your pain. Let me tell you what people are frightened of most. Has he gone through the worst? Or is he going to get some triggers and go back to where he was? You know, funny. Why are you now? Are you afraid that some triggers might get you back in the past and then a replay of all these things we don't want to see now? Or can you assure us that now you've been through the changes and then we can look forward to seeing the funny face that we know?
Yeah, straight away, I would just say this. First assurance is my social media. I've been back a year and 2 months. If you go check my social media, I have my phone with me. I have everything with me.
Okay.
But I think I post once in 2 weeks or sometimes once in 3 weeks. So that's the first key that you should do. Because I used to post rough.
Yes.
On social media social media. But now that one has gone down. Like I've limited it. I don't do that a lot. That's one. 2. Myself personally, the things I saw, my father, the things I have seen, I've seen, and I've been through, nothing will let me go back.
Wow.
And I've worked on my triggers. My emotions were my girls. Now psychologically, I've worked on myself. Nothing like maybe I don't have emotions for them anymore. But I've from 100 to like 20. Yeah, they're my kids. I still love them. But that love, that was so crazy about them, that took me to that process.
No.
I've limited it. And that is my trigger. So once I've worked on that one, there's nothing that will trigger me.
So the children with the trigger.
Yes. At the point I can't even, when somebody has a child, if you are even holding your child, it will trigger me. Yeah, and most people at that time, some people didn't understand, so they will give me the child, they will give me their children, and when I play with the child,
that trigger.
Yeah, and that was my
How are you going to avoid those triggers? You beat people every day.
Yeah.
I just had 2 new grandchildren.
Yeah.
Baba Sami say, funny. Tell me grandchildren be new from America, but how are you going to avoid these unexpected triggers that could show up?
I work with kids. Children love me. Whatever I do, they will still come to me.
Yes.
And then they see me, hey, Franco, funny. Hey. Some kids see me and they are happy. They are thanking God you are back and everything. So I had to kill my extreme emotions over my daughters. I was extremely emotional about Ella and Bella. That is the truth. I was so extreme about them to the extent that when they were crawling and they fall and cry, I cry with them. Yeah, it was that bad. When they were crawling, when they are crying, I cry with them. They can't have a proverb say, "Ontonam dan wakoto brebo." You know that thing. I had my first wife. I had misunderstanding with her and everything. People tagged me 2 minutes, ma. Oh, you got 2 minutes, 2 minutes. 2 minutes, man. I can't for you. So that was the thing.
Yeah.
I was so crazy elated about them. I was like I wanted to give my all for them.
Yeah.
In that quest of doing that, I forgot myself. I forgot about me, Yabuati. It was all about them. And it took me to a road that I don't like. A road that I don't want to see again. So you love them, they are still your children, but cut it. Say 100, February 50, but I didn't bring it to 50, it's 20. Yeah, I read it to 20 because take it or leave it, the emotions are still there for them.
Yes.
I have to work on myself for some years. And when finally it's on the balance, then I roll with them.
Yeah. I'm thinking about a situation where maybe their mother says, okay, go back to your father or spend some more time with them, and you start engaging with them, interacting with them. Do you have a feeling that emotion will come back and that can spare another trigger? Or you are now so controlled that you can monitor?
Now I control my emotions. Earlier, we couldn't have had this interview. I would have emotion. I would cry right now.
Yeah.
I was crying rough.
Yeah.
Papa, I was crying rough. Because I got you. Until I met somebody who was crying more than me. For him, when you ask him, how are you? Now I can control my emotions. Can take you. People make emotions, anger, emotions. It makes you do things that you don't even think you can do. And when depression sets in, then it takes you on a different level.
Yeah.
So now I'm more in control of my emotions. Now I have channeled my emotions to better my life now.
Fantastic.
I use it positively.
Show some love, man. You've been telling me time last one, but I know that you are still thinking of doing a major show coming in December, but laughing at your pain.
Yeah, pure madness.
Quickly, or you call it pure madness. In front of pure madness.
Yeah, myself, my
manager, he's discussed that with you?
Yeah. I mean, we're working on it.
You're working on it?
The interview and the show, that's the main reason.
Fantastic. Get here a little bit about it before we sign off.
Okay, so it's a show that we want to make people laugh and educate them at the same time.
At the same time.
Yeah, so we will use some of the challenges that he went through to just make them laugh.
Wow.
Yeah, so and we'll be adding some artists.
Yes.
So we are yet to confirm.
And big shout out to Lexi the comic as well.
Lexi, okay.
My manager was telling me when I was at the psychiatry, he used to joke about me a lot. He used to tease me, have fun with what I was going through and everything. In other words, and when I met him the first time on his show, that was the very first day I met him.
Really?
Yeah,
On the show?
Yeah. During the show. And I was so happy. I told him, thank you. And thank the other guys as well for holding comedy down. We are back again to help support.
And you're back on a new level.
Bro.
You're back higher than the level.
How I think now is different. How I see things and my sense of humor is to some level.
Wow.
Yeah, I see things differently. I can even joke about wires now. Anything I see, I use to crack jokes. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, what can I say?
We are back again in the industry, coming to work harder than we did some years back. You know, to put Ghana comedy industry on a different pedestal.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Folks, this has been an extremely brilliant hangout with my son, Funny Face, and his manager, who has stood by him through thick and thin.
Oh, Daddy, one more thing.
Sure.
I want to thank Ghanaians.
Yes, go ahead.
I want to thank
Please.
them. Those who insulted me, those who gave me motivation. For those who insulted me, I want to thank them a lot because I picked positive.
From the insults.
And those who motivated me. And overall, when I came back, the love has been massive. The support, the comments, everything has been now I think now they see the young man positive, young man more. Yeah. Now it's like on a scale when you go on social media, if you see 100 comments, like 90.
Fantastic.
Positivity.
And they're all hoping that you won't disappoint anybody again.
Never again.
But you're back.
I've been through enough pain.
I hear you.
I want to channel all those things to my own betterment and for bettering the industry as a whole.
Fantastic.
And, not letting people like my manager down again. Because this time around, I don't think when I go off again, he can stand it. We are tired. Me, the doer, is tired. And he, the taker of the doer, he's taking care. He's also tired. Everybody is tired. So we can't go back again. I've been back for a year and 2 months now.
Yeah.
Once I've worked on my triggers, never again. First, I didn't have control of my triggers. That was the problem.
Now you're in control.
Yeah. My emotion. First, highest 1 month. Yes, but now a year and 2 months now.
Fantastic.
Going
wow. What can I say, man? This has been an extremely fantastic chat with my son. And it's good to meet his manager, who has been there with him through thick and thin. And I'm so glad that he's back. And I promise him, Mrs. Funny Face, if you are really coming back, a man like me, I'll open for you.
Thank you.
I made him a promise.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Daddy.
You say, I'll come and open for you. I don't care. Out of the love and the joy to see you back, anything I can do, but welcome back. And please, we are glad to hear that you are back. They're staying focused. And Mr. Manager, we thank you.
Thank you.
We always need people like you in our lives to keep us on the straight and narrow, and you have done that for Funny Face, and we appreciate you very, very much. Okay, so we're going to sign off now, and I'm going to let Funny Face sign off for me and say, until we come back. Funny Face, what you remember me?
Until we come back. If you are going through something, first and foremost, talk to somebody.
Yes.
Or you will die.
Yes.
You might not survive it.
Yes.
Talk to somebody. Seek professional help and find a hope that you can fight back on it and have hope. But until then, we'll come back again.
We
are out of here.